I'm about as real as they come.
All my beats tailored by Joe. House Digital.
Maserati, Rick in Detroit. Convertible bird in Miami. Graduated summa cum laude. Strip club made a tsunami. Carlton Hines with the ball game. Grateful Edmonds with the snowflakes. Craig Pettis in the M-Town. Sal Magluta with the boat game. Falcone with the cocaine. Like Freeway Ricky with the plug game. Like Monster Cody in South Central. Larry Davis from close range.
Around 3:15, it was a fight broken out, and my cousin was watching it. He was recording it. 3:30, we found out that he was dead. So that might have had something to do with it. We don't know. We don't know anything.
Violence continues in Philadelphia. A 14-year-old shot 18 times and killed. I'm Jason Martinez. Now, police say they have two persons of interest in connection with that shooting. Dave Kinchin is live at police headquarters. Dave?
That's right. We just got off the phone with investigators. We know homicide detectives are questioning those two persons of interest now. We're told that one of them allegedly even had blood on their clothes when they were pulled over in a vehicle that matched a description.
It brings tears to your eyes. It's crazy, man. It hurt me, man.
Neighbors deeply shaken over the shooting death of a 14-year-old boy at the intersection of Wyoming and Rising Sun in Feltonville. Police say he was shot 18 times throughout his body when two shooters attacked as he waited for the bus. The deadliest year in Philly history, getting even deadlier.
I don't even know this little kid, but it's stressing me out bad. You know, like it's on my mind. It got me a little teary-eyed, you know? For real. It can happen to anybody, kid. It can happen to anybody. In Philly, man, we need to get better. For real, like not today, tomorrow, like right now.
Police say two men got out of a car and chased the 14-year-old while firing about 35 rounds from two guns. Cops say the boy ran a block before collapsing. He was rushed to Temple University Hospital where he was pronounced dead.
It's a tragedy that somebody's going to fire over 30 shots at a teenager who's just waiting on the bus. It's just it's a tragedy. It's even hard to conceive.
Police Commissioner Danielle Outlaw commented on this murder and three others since yesterday, including a 21-year-old Temple student and a 16-year-old boy killed near Temple's campus, saying she grieves for the victims and their families, vowing every case will be investigated fully. Police are questioning two persons of interest in the shooting of the 14-year-old. Sources say one of the men even had blood on their clothes.
It just breaks my heart, man. There's a lot going on out here in Philadelphia, and it's getting younger and younger and younger, and it's ridiculous. Like, it needs to come to an end. It needs to come to an end. Like, something gotta give. Something gotta give. It's crazy.
Well, police also tell us they have plenty of video they're working on in that area, including a real-time police camera right at that scene. Jason?
All right, Dave Kinchin, thank you very much. Dave mentioned it.
Yeah, you said it, Jacqueline. Look, Philadelphia police, they are questioning two people of interest, but no charges have been filed yet. I want to give you a sense of just how much gunfire these shooters unloaded targeting this 14-year-old. Take a look. You can still see the bullet markers on the front of this Rite Aid building here, right near Rising Sun and Wyoming Avenues. Police are looking into all possible motives. Could there have been an incident at school, something on social media? In the meantime, his family, Samir's family, they don't want to be identified, but they are demanding answers.
What did you gain? Except becoming a murderer? Except for taking somebody else's child. Like, they sit there and talk about Black Lives Matter. No, it don't.
The family of 14-year-old Samir Jefferson is stunned after at least two shooters gunned him down while he was waiting for a bus at Rising Sun and Wyoming Avenues yesterday afternoon around 3:30. Both family and investigators are trying to track down a motive.
Around 3:15, it was a fight broken out, and my cousin was watching it. He was recording it. 3:30, we found out that he was dead. So that might have had something to do with it. We don't know. We don't know anything.
With young people right now, social media does drive a lot of the violence. I'm not saying it's the case in this one, but it is a problem across this city and across the country.
Police tell us the shooters jumped out of a car at the intersection and unloaded more than 30 bullets, killing the 14-year-old.
I personally like to thank the police department and the fire department for trying to do their best to save his life.
Were they trying to revive him on the scene here?
Yeah. Put the gun down.
Neighbors say they are sick and tired.
Every time that I hear of a teenager life ending too soon, it hurts. I can't even describe the pain. It's just unfathomable.
They want action from both the community and city leaders.
Somebody has to do something because y'all asked for our votes in this community, but nothing is really happening.
If this doesn't wake you up, then you got a problem.
Now, the Rite Aid here, they do have surveillance video. In fact, we were inside earlier as detectives were reviewing it. The manager tells me they heard the gunfire yesterday, and as soon as they did, they locked the door to protect the staff and to protect the customers inside. On a final note, just within the past half hour, so between 3:30 and 4 o'clock, we have seen probably a dozen, maybe 2 dozen young children walking this stretch because there are 3 elementary schools right around the corner in this neighborhood where this deadly shooting happened yesterday. Reporting live in Feltonville, I'm Rosemary Connors, NBC 10 News.
So scary. The pain is evident in everyone you spoke to and certainly understandable. Rosemary, thank you.
With some people already having done so and a lot of others looking to send their kids back to school, I would have to think that in a city like or cities like Philadelphia, you hug your child a little bit more tighter and maybe even go out your way to have that make sure you do the right thing talk. And some would say, why would he say that or single out Philadelphia? But it's not just Philadelphia. But in the city of Philadelphia last year, the school district of Philadelphia would declare a crisis towards the end of March 2023. Where nearly 100 Philadelphia school students have been shot, with 18 of them being killed at that point of the year, with schools set to go on for at least a few more months. But the thing is, it's been going on long before last year. And I want to point out November the 29th, 2021, where a 14-year-old by the name of Samir Jefferson would be waiting at a bus stop on his way home from school when police would say that he was shot at least 18 times through the body, with their belief being that the gunman fired approximately 35 shots towards him. Now, though police wouldn't release a motive at the time of his death, they would almost immediately arrest 3 20-year-olds that they believed to be involved in the murder of Samir Jefferson. But as the details of the murder of the 14-year-old begin to come out, you will begin to get an insight on just why these times could be the most dangerous and deadly for our young people walking these streets. While ABC 6 would announce the arrest of the final suspect that authorities would capture in Georgia, they would say that a source would tell Action News that the teen may have been shot to death because of taunts on social media. However, police were still not releasing any sort of motive. But what was more alarming about the ambush murder of the freshman Thomas Edison High School student would be USA Today reporting that his family would tell Fox 29 that Samir Jefferson had sent a video of a fight to someone on Instagram just 15 minutes before he was killed. Now, police were also investigating whether or not that was a factor in his murder. And it seems like when you start to put the few pieces together surrounding this situation, one common theme of it is going to be social media, which I believe that, along with the willingness of some of the younger people to partake in hard drugs, on top of weapon accessibility, which seems at an all-time high. And that's why I would have to say it's not just Philadelphia, because some of those same elements present themselves everywhere. So this same story is playing out in a city near you. But just as much as I want to let y'all know what's going on in the streets, I I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I didn't put it in your head, if it wasn't already, to have that talk with your youngin and let them know that, hey, you could lose your life over recording a fight video or sending a fight video of somebody to somebody else. And sometimes it don't even take that. It could be something that was said on social media. Now, I'm not saying that was the case in the cause of death of Samir Jefferson, but just for the police to have to investigate that as a possibility of the murder should be an inclination to talk to your youngins about this specific subject, because though the internet was in its infantry stages when some of us was coming up, social media was nowhere around. So that's a new playground that these kids are playing on. Now, y'all make sure y'all hit that red bell and subscribe button right under this video so y'all know when this real Trill Spill shit is dropping. Y'all get in the comment box to let me know y'all thoughts on the situation, how it's playing out in y'all city. Definitely make sure y'all let me know if I got it all wrong. Y'all let me know what cities I need to go to, what stories I need to tell, what I got wrong, who's next on deck. And per usual, y'all hit me on Instagram, Twitter directly, POP_A_LOT. And I'm going to be back before you know it. Shades Popalot. Salute the almighty MOBB.